Good morning. So we have already finished actually the soft water and hard water, but then also today I'll be briefing all these things, and this will be the completion of this chapter. So we'll be starting soft and hard water. Now you can see here, on the basis of lather formation with soap. Water are of two types, soft water and hard water. Soft water is that which forms lather easily with soap. That means if you apply soap, it will give lather very easily. You don't have to do anything. But the concern is hard water. Hard water is that water which does not form lather easily with soap. Now we don't have to worry about soft water because it has no problem at all. So our concern is hard water. Now hard water are of two types. Number one, temporary hard water. Number two, permanent hard water. What causes temporary hardness of water? I have said you yesterday only. There are 6 types of salts that causes hardness of water. So these salts are calcium bicarbonate, magnesium bicarbonate, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate. Now which of the salts causes temporary hardness of water? Calcium bicarbonate and magnesium bicarbonate causes temporary hardness of water. So due to bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, hardness can be removed by simple physical method, that is boiling. And then what causes permanent hardness of water? Permanent hardness of water can be caused by the presence of 4 salts in water. They are either calcium chloride or calcium sulfate, or magnesium chloride or magnesium sulfate. Either of these salts can cause permanent hardness of water. And how can we remove permanent hardness of water? It cannot be done by boiling. It cannot be done by adding washing soda. It cannot be done by adding lime. But it can be removed by chemical method, that is by adding sodium carbonate. And regarding this removal of temporary hardness of water, we have discussed 3 ways. And what are they? Number 1 is boiling. Simply you boil this temporary hard water and it will start giving you lather with soap. Second one is by adding lime. The same thing will happen if you add lime to temporary hard water. And number 3 is by adding washing soda also you can remove temporary hardness of water. Now differences between hard water and soft water. Hard water does not form lather with soap easily. Soft water easily forms lather with soap. Number 2, it is not good for making solutions and washing clothes. Soft water, it is good for making solutions and washing clothes. That means soft water is good for making solutions and washing clothes. But hard water is not good for making solutions and for washing clothes. Hard water is formed due to the presence of bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium we have already mentioned about. Yes or no? Soft water does not contain bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. Slightly hard water is fit for drinking because it contains desired salts and minerals. But too much hard water is not fit for drinking. Soft water is not fit for drinking purposes because potable water should contain desired salts and minerals dissolved in it, but soft water is pure water. So pure water and rainwater, distilled water and rainwater is soft water, but potable water, whatever we are drinking, is all hard water. I have already mentioned you. Advantage of hard water is disadvantage of soft water, and disadvantages of hard water is advantages of soft water. This way you can use. So what are the advantages of hard water? Soft water free from dissolved salts has a very flat taste. The presence of salts in hard water makes it tasty. So potable water that we drink is little tasty, it is not tasteless. Hard water is therefore used in the preparation of beverages and wines. So for making beverages and wines, hard water is used, not soft water. Calcium and magnesium present in hard water makes our bones and teeth very strong, and that is not there in soft water. That's why soft water is not good for drinking purpose. Hard water is used in checking lead poisoning also, because the pipe that we use for carrying water contains lead. Okay, contains some lead. Lead salts are present, but when this lead salts reacts with calcium salts, then lead sulfate is formed, and this lead sulfate forms a layer inside the lead pipe only. As a result, will not get lead poisoning. So these are some of the advantages of hard water. Then what are the disadvantages of hard water? It is not fit for laundry, because it do not give lather with soap readily. That's why it will be the wastage of soap. So it results in the wastage of soap. It leaves a substance at the bottom of the container when it is boiled. Maybe in Siliguri here itself, if you start boiling, like in your boiler, water boiler, generally nowadays we use water boiler. So in the water boiler, at the base of the water boiler, you can see some thick layer is formed, scale is formed, and this is because of this dissolved salts. So this substance is called scale or fur, which damages the container. Hence it is not good for boilers and in industries. Hard water is not suitable for leather and textile industries. Clothes do not take dyes uniformly while printing them using hard water. So in all these cases we use soft water. And hard water is not very good for cooking purpose also. Then how do we remove temporary hardness of water? By boiling we can remove temporary hardness of water. This method helps to remove only the temporary hardness of water. When temporary hard water is boiled, the bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium break up to form their respective insoluble carbonates. These can be filtered out so that water becomes soft. So when this soluble calcium bicarbonate is boiled, it gives calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in water, and carbon dioxide evolves out. As a result, calcium carbonate can be settled at the bottom, and then we can use that water for any purpose. Same thing with the magnesium bicarbonate also. Magnesium bicarbonate is soluble in water, but magnesium carbonate is insoluble in water. Then how can we remove permanent hardness of water? By adding sodium carbonate or washing soda. But this is chemical method, not physical method. The permanent hardness of water is removed when such water is treated with a small quantity of sodium carbonate. It reacts with the soluble chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium to form their respective insoluble carbonates. So this is chemical method. Removal of temporary hardness of water can be done by physical method, but removal of permanent hardness of water cannot be done by physical method. We have to adopt chemical method. So what we do is we'll take a small amount of sodium carbonate, and then we dissolve it in water which is permanently hard, permanently hard water, then there will be reaction. Okay, and then so the soluble chlorides and sulfates of calcium reacts with sodium carbonate and forms insoluble calcium carbonate, and if there is magnesium, then insoluble magnesium carbonate. As a result, permanent hardness of water can be removed. So this is the end of the chapter. So we'll be doing new chapter after this. Thank you.